Good morning. So we see that by Matan Torah, most of the mitzvahs of the Aseret HaDibris are things that we would do on our own. Plain simple mitzvahs. Nothing out of the ordinary. Any person can understand. And that is connected with this, that God has chosen the Jewish people. Which we see, that when we say, Uvana v'charta mikol am v'loshin, v'keraftanu malkein lavid secha, so when we say Uvana v'charta in davening, we have to know, we have to remember Matan Torah. So even though the Jews were taken out of Egypt, they became a nation. But when did it happen? The Bechira and Jewish people, that happened by Matan Torah. That He chose us as a nation was by Matan Torah. Where is free choice? Free choice is where everyone is equal. Everything's exact equal. And that's how we can do free choice. So Hashem did not choose our soul, because souls are only connected to Jews, not to non-Jews. We are equal through our bodies, because our bodies are the same. And that's what He chose. And this choosing is a Bechira Chavshis, which only God can actually choose for no reason at all. Every being has something in it that it's different than another being. Or my mind or my intuition is to do kindness. Or my intuition is to do this. Or my intuition is to delve in certain things, but not in other things. So therefore, since our source is different, so it pushes us to different choices. But God has nothing in there. Nothing came before God, and therefore He has complete freedom of choice. That's why it says that in that level of free choice, Yaakov is a brother to Esav, but still God chose Yaakov. He loved the Yaakov. So since He chose us, He chose our bodies over their bodies, so therefore the mitzvahs, the Aseret HaDibros, is plain, simple mitzvahs. Mitzvahs that anyone can do. Until it says that the mitzvahs were already done before Matan Torah. Noach got mitzvahs, Adam got mitzvahs, Avram got mitzvahs. These mitzvahs were done before Matan Torah. But still it says it has to be done because Hashem told it by Har Sinai. That's why we do it. Until if someone keeps mitzvahs according to Seichel, it's not considered that he did a mitzvah. Just like if you did the Shev Mitzvahs in Neach, a guy does Shev Mitzvahs in Neach because that's what he understands he has to do. He's not Mekayim the mitzvah. He's not a Ger Toshav. He has to do it because Hashem said. It's a commandment of God. And that's the reason why it says also, so a person can say, that is not free choice. Because who wants to be the opposite of life? That is not free choice. But the Torah tells us that when it came to Matan Torah, every person has to fulfill mitzvahs because Hashem told them by Har Sinai. And what's the idea behind it as follows? That we have greater koiches, unlimited koiches, unlimited strength if we do it because Hashem told us to do. Mesirus Nefesh cannot come because we understand it. Because our understanding does not allow Mesirus Nefesh. Why should I give up my life? We know we have to do Torah mitzvahs. Why should I give up my life? And we see also the Beis Yosef was capable to go on Mesirus Nefesh. But it's taken away from him. And because of that, he wrote the Shulchan Aruch for all people until this generation. So we see from here is as follows. That according to Seichel, if you fulfill mitzvahs according to Seichel, you're only reaching a certain level, a limited level. But if you take it because of the Bechira, which Hashem Dafke, He made the Bechira, the choosing of the Yidden, by Matan Torah Dafke with the simple mitzvahs. And that's why we answered, Naaseh v'nishma, that we will do it. Afterwards we'll understand. Afterwards we'll use our seichel. But our doing is only because Hashem told us to do. And that's the thing also by Matan Torah. Even children come to Aseret Adibris. Everyone was by Aseret Adibris. All people were there. And so too by Kriyas Aseret Adibris on Shavuos, all kids have to be there. Because it's not something which is connected to understanding. It's connected to Bechira, that Hashem chose us. And that is unlimited. Because the children were our guarantors for the Torah. Our guarantors for the Torah? Get the great leaders. Great to get the big Talmidei Chachamim. But the answer is, Talmidei Chachamim come and go. Children, which accept it, which are the guarantors, they will live much longer. And they are our future. They will be the fathers soon. They'll be the bar mitzvah boys soon. They'll be the fathers soon, the grandfathers. They are the guarantors, the children. And that's why the children are brought to the Aseret Adibris. All children. Babies. And pregnant women with babies in them. They come to Aseret Adibris. Because they're also children. There's a human being in the womb. Why is that? Because it's Maaseh B'Poel Naaseh, not because we understand it. That's why we do Torah mitzvahs. And even when we choose a V'acharta B'chaim, it's only because Hashem told us. It's connected to the Bechira which happened by Matan Torah. That's why we choose B'chaim. Not because we think that life is good and therefore we're going to choose life. We are limited. That's why when it comes to Kabbalah, Malchus Shamayim, Shema Yisrael, we say B'chol v'aftas Hashem lekecha b'chol levavcha b'chol nafshcha b'chol meidecha. And then later on, in the second parsha of Shema, we say B'chol levavcha b'chol nafshechem, because ma'itchem is hidden, but it's still there. And that's why we deal with Maisa B'Poyo. Action is what is needed. We do mitzvahs because we do it. We don't do Avedis because we don't do it. Afterwards we understand why we do it and so forth. But the first thing is do it. And that's how we connect to the Bechira, the choosing of Hashem, and our Bechira. And that's why we can have an effect on the world. Even though God created the world, something from nothing, we can transform the world to be ayin, connected to God, because we're connected to the Bechira of Hashem, which Bechira is only in the essence of God. And how can you get to V'nishmas Dafka through Nasa? Maisa B'Poyo. If you learn and you don't do, it's nothing worth. Nishma cannot happen unless you do Nasa beforehand. And Be'ez Hashem, the true Maisa B'Poyo will be when the Mashiach comes. Then will be Maisa Ho'ikar, the main thing. And the reason why Talmud Gadol is because Talmud brings to Maisa. Be'ez Hashem will focus on doing mitzvahs and chapping one mitzvah after another mitzvah and another mitzvah. That's how we bring godliness into the world. And then learn the halachas of regarding what mitzvahs to do and how to do the mitzvah and the reason of the mitzvahs. The main thing is action. And Be'ez Hashem will come to a time when action will be on top. And the Neshama will get sustenance from the body, because Bechira was in the body. And Be'ez Hashem, Torah Chadasha Me'iti Teitze will come with the revelation of a true and righteous Mashiach. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our Master, Teacher, and Rebbe King Mashiach forever and ever.